This theory states that the Golden Freddy we see in the first two games is not real but just a hallucination, imagined by the Night Guards. This however cannot be true. In the second game we can tamper with Golden Freddy's AI level, meaning he is a real physical animatronic. Also both Jeremy and Fritz see the exact same Golden Freddy, meaning he is real because two different people can't have the same hallucination. Furthermore, in the first game we can hear Golden Freddy scream in the night for a phone call.
Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. Oh
no. It would not be possible for his scream to have been recorded if he was just a hallucination. Therefore he is not one. The crying child cannot become either of these characters. The reason is that they are both already haunted by other children. In the Take Cake to the Children mini-game we can see a child being murdered right outside Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Right after this child dies we see the puppet's jump scare. This means that this is the child that possesses the puppet. As for Golden Freddy we see his creation in the Give Gifts Give Life mini-game. In it we can see the puppet stuffing the kids into the suits. After it stuffs the fourth kid, a fifth child appears for a frame, followed by Golden Freddy's jump scare. This shows that the kid haunting Golden Freddy is one of the kids in the missing children incident. Since neither of these deaths match the crying child's death, we can conclude they are different children and therefore the child does not possess either of these two animatronics. In the third game we learn from Phone Guy that there was an incident regarding the Springlock suits. In this incident, many Springlocks failed at once. When the fourth game came out and we saw the bite, people assumed this is the Springlock incident. That however cannot be true. Let's say this is a spring lock. It can be tightened and untightened by using the hand crank. This is a spring suit. It has a normal endoskeleton like all animatronics. The thing that makes it special is that it also has spring locks. When the spring locks are tightened the endoskeleton is moved out of the way, so a human can fit inside. As you can probably understand, the spring locks can only fail if they are first tightened. If they are not tightened they cannot break. During the bite, there's no human inside Fredbear so he is in suit mode. This means the spring locks are not tightened. Therefore it is impossible for them to fail, which means this is not a springlock failure. This theory states that there are more than one killers. The second killer is usually called Pink Guy or Violet Guy. The main evidence for this is that these characters have different sprites. Because as we all know, there has never been a character with more than one sprites in these games. It has never happened, not even once. If you pay any attention to the games you will see that almost every sprite changes. The change of Purple Guy's sprite does not mean anything. The second piece of evidence used is that the first killer was arrested. As we however learn from the newspapers, the bodies of his victims were never found, therefore it is reasonable to assume Purple Guy would get a shorter sentence. Meaning he would have enough time to get out of jail to commit his next murders. So this point cannot be used as evidence. This theory was okay at the time right after the second game's release. But after the third game came out it was obvious it was wrong. Purple Guy cannot be the Phone Guy because their deaths are completely different. If you listen to Phone Guy's death you can hear banging on the door, animatronic sounds, music and screams.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh
no. During Purple Guy's death, however, all the animatronics are left dismantled outside the safe room. They are not able to get up and kill him. These deaths clearly don't match in the slightest, so it is impossible for Purple Guy to be Phone Guy.